Hey guys, Coach Kelly here, official trainer of I Love Lacrosse TV. So today we're going to get into defensive positioning. We're going to talk about keeping topside. So I'm sure as a coach or as players, everyone hears the term topside. I'm going to really go into exactly what that means and how we can perform that on the field. So let's get into it. All right guys, so let's get into talking about defensive positioning and topside. So in boys lacrosse, topside is a really common phrase. What I have found as a coach is that a lot of our players don't really understand what that means. So if you're looking over here towards the middle of the field, so some people call this the rhino line. You know how a rhino has a horn right in the middle of their head? If I drew a line down the middle of the field and split it in half, so these cones are there so you can see that, that would, keeping topside would mean we want to protect the middle of the field, right? We want to send everyone down towards the hash, towards the sideline, and behind the goal. So the way we teach that, the way I teach that, it's very important that on ball, your on ball defender knows what that means. So Joe, why don't you come out real quick? What we're gonna do, I don't really use the term topside with my guys. I just tell them we want a Tbone position when they're on ball. So what I do to teach them that, if you're having trouble with a player, or you are a player that's having trouble doing this, this will help. So right now, let's just get out of a lacrosse environment. Let's move back a little bit. Right? So if we get out of a lacrosse environment, Joe, standing in that doorway. So these cones are going to be a doorway. Now Joe's going to pretend he's the school bully. I want to get through that door. I'll make it through mine. Ready? Don't let me through the door. Good, and stop right here. So if I'm a lefty, now go back to lacrosse. Watch this. Joe has his stick, and I'm dodging Tbone position. So see how his nose is on my shoulder, right? His nose is on my shoulder right here. Look where your stick. It's forming a T, right? That is a T. So the Tbone position. So now that we know that, right, that's how we want to keep topside. So if that makes sense, let me move these. Joe, get back in the Tbone. Stand right there. So can I go? That's the middle of the field. Joe's protecting the middle of the field. If he's here, which is super common mistake, where can I go? I can go that way. I can go this way, right? How about now? I can't go that way, so where do you think I'm gonna go? Exactly where Joe wants me to go, okay? So Tbone position. Now that we got that, let's talk just a little bit real quick about a defensive stance. So if you notice, Joe's in a nice athletic stance. His knees are bent. His feet are about hip width apart. Butt back. Right, so see how it's a straight line right here from his head to his back. He's not bent. His shoulders are over his knees. They're not out in front of his toes. So lean way out in front on your toe. Good. The common problem right here that you want to make sure they're not doing. They're not leaning, right? So defensive stance, right? On my YouTube channel, there's a lot of drills that you can use to master that. But for right now, we just want to talk about what it looks like on the field. So we know what a Tbone is. We know what a good defensive position should look like. So now, if he wants to protect the middle of the field, what is the number? Keep your shoulders and hips facing the sideline for me. Yeah. What is the number one potential danger as a defender? The rollback, right? So what I see a lot, see how his elbow, his top hand, his top side elbow is bent? I'm able to roll back and attack the middle of the field, right? So a mistake, you try to defend the rollback as it's happening, right? So it's really hard to bench press your player, your offensive player with one hand. So watch how Joe does it. He's gonna expect the rollback. You see how he's forcing me down the sideline into the slide, right? He does not want me to go back. So that should make a lot of sense. I call it the topside pop. So if he's a righty, it's his bottom hand, but it's the top side pop. So he's gonna wanna lock that out and make sure I can't roll back, all right? So that's good on-ball defensive positioning when we're trying to take away the middle of the field. I hope you guys liked our latest video. If you want a free lacrosse training workout that will help you add 10 miles per hour to your shot, just click here or click the link in the description, enter in your email, and I will send it directly to your email. Don't forget,
to subscribe, like us, or leave a comment. Until next time, keep working.